are back. It's our last installment on Kicking It with Kula, all things hip hop. It's not just music, it's a culture. We're here chopping it up with Crafty757. I am thoroughly enjoying our interview, and I'm learning a lot. It's a lot to
take in.
Yes, it's a lot to take in. Now, I have this debate, and I want to see where you stand on this as a producer. And I want your honest feedback. Do you prefer lease or exclusive?
Lease.
What?
Only because in terms of the long term, one, I don't want to not own any of my beats. Now, don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can make up an exclusive license where I can still use the beat for something for myself.
Wow!
But
you're the first one to say lease.
Yeah.
You're the first one to say lease.
Now, if we're talking, I have reasons for it.
Okay. Yeah, it's money, like the long-term money down the line.
Yeah. Like, when you're just starting out, I'd say lease. Now, there is a point where I would prefer doing exclusives. But in the very beginning, I got to say lease. Because, one, you can gauge your beats to see which ones are being bought the most.
Okay.
And as a result of that, you can then decide if you're going to let those same beats go exclusively, how much to charge for them.
Okay. And what type to keep making?
Right.
Okay.
And you can charge more based on which one is making you more money.
Okay, so like
so if they want to have this beat that's making me like $7,000 a month, they got to come up off of, some money for that. Like, you got to come up off of at least a G, you know what I'm saying? But if it's only making me maybe a couple hundred, maybe 1,000 or so, okay, maybe I could let that go for about 250, 300.
Gotcha.
So, so on and so forth. And, there's not, there's not necessarily a wrong system.
Okay.
Necessarily to do so, but I just find that to be pretty smart.
Now, say an artist wants to buy a beat and they want exclusive rights to the beat, right? Mm-hmm. What's your back split with the numbers with the ASCAP and the pros and stuff? What's your back split?
Half.
Why?
Because I'm entitled to it.
But why?
Because I already own it.
Okay, here's the thing. I get in this debate with producers all the time. So I always buy my beats exclusive, right?
Yeah.
Because I want ownership of that composition.
Yeah.
It's mine. Because I am going to tweak it. I want the stems. I want you to take it off the catalog.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's mine. Because
it would still be on the beat site because I want people to hear it. But it would be marked as sold.
Marked as sold.
Yeah, I would be selling it.
Okay. So as an artist, there might be parts where I want the beat to drop to emphasize my lyrics.
Yeah, because if you're buying exclusive rights, you already own the rights to it.
Okay, so here's the thing. So after I buy, it's mine.
Yeah.
We've established that.
Yeah.
I give you the dough.
Yeah.
I go make my song.
Right.
Why should you get half if it stops right there?
Because it doesn't stop right there.
Okay.
The reason I say that is because if I make a beat and you write the lyrics, and I'm just speaking legally.
Okay.
I own a piece of the lyrics and you own a piece of the beat.
Okay.
And technically, neither of us can use it without asking the other.
Okay, and so when you say half, are you, to me, because half to me, when we split 50-50 half, that means we're pushing this song together.
I would do that.
Like, that means if there's a video, we're splitting. If there's promo and marketing, we're splitting. Like, for instance, Sounds and I, Lazy Days. He has the beat. I wrote the lyrics. We went half and half on that. Right. So we're going to go half and half on everything. But if I buy a beat from a producer and I'm never going to see again, I know he's not going to invest in the marketing and the promo and the video and the pushing. Why, as the artist, should I go 50-50?
Well, the producer is entitled to their particular share. Because if you're writing a song and say literally it's just a cappella, you own all that. You're entitled to the sound recording, you're entitled to the publishing, you're entitled to all that. It's the same thing for a producer because the producer is also writing a song.
Okay.
So you already, as soon as you record it, that's That's copywritten.
I agree in the 50-50.
And you pretty much own the publishing on that too. Like, publishing is just putting something on a fixed medium.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm only speaking in legal terms, necessarily speaking right now.
Right.
And, once those two things come together, you pretty much both own it at the time. And, I'm not saying that an agreement can't be made to where you own everything outright and, this person is not getting anymore. But the point that I'm trying to make is he's already entitled to both. And if he doesn't want to give that up, now you can work something out to where, hey, this needs to come back to me before you start getting your share.
Because as the artist, you, like with the producer, with the 50-50, once the song is put out on distribution,
yeah,
I feel like the producer contribution is done. Because they're not saying, hey, how are we pushing this song? Since we're eating 50-50,
right? Why
isn't the 50-50 met with the promotion and marketing? Like, if as an artist, I'm going on stage, I'm performing it, I got the cover art, I'm making a video, I'm out there pushing it on social media platforms. That's what the artist does to get people to want to download the song, hear the song, and watch me perform the song. That producer is nowhere in those. I
mean, for me, I would want to do that because I don't want to work with that many artists.
Okay.
Because if I'm giving somebody exclusive rights to my beat, I'm more than likely going to be involved somehow.
Okay. See, I've never heard that back end.
Yeah.
I've never heard that aspect because I put up posts before and I said I don't understand the 50-50 split with a producer if all you're going to do is contribute the beat and not like do the contribution to, like, because if I get a promo team, a PR team, a marketing team, and everything to push the song, and the song does 100 million streams,
right,
you get to eat off of that, and you didn't contribute to that.
Yeah.
So that's where, as an artist, I feel kind of vexed as to why should you get half of that when I put
because at the end of the day, that money gets spent. Like, the producer still has to eat. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? The producer, in a sense, is also an artist. They may not be, featuring such and such,
right?
But it's still produced by such and such. And if this money is being made by the artist, at least some of that money should be made by the producer.
Okay, so would it be best to say, as an artist,
I'm not saying that the producer should get anything that the producer is not already, entitled to legally. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so what if you state simply, I want this beat exclusively, and you say, you be like, okay, stems, everything's taken out the catalog.
Yeah.
And this is our song together. How do we feel like we should promote this song, because it is literally a 50-50 thing?
If it's me, I'm doing it.
So we have to have that conversation out and about.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Okay.
If it's me, I'm doing it.
So you're going to be involved in the video and everything?
I would like to.
That's crazy.
Even if I don't physically...
It's like a baby.
Even if I'm not, physically making the video. Once the video is done, I'm pushing it. I'm promoting it. That's going on...
You're the first producer
that's going on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because at the end of the day, I want... Especially if I'm going to be eating off it, I want it to be successful. Most of the time, even if I'm not eating off it, I like my music.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
As you should.
And I want the artists that I work with, I want to be able to like the stuff that comes out.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So it's basically about having that very concrete conversation as to what are you willing to put behind your 50?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because if I am entitled to legally, if I am entitled to half, I'm going to be putting in that half work. Even if I don't physically make the video. I wish y'all could see me doing the clock it on the video. I don't care if I'm not in the video. If that video is done and my beat is to it and we have entered into some kind of agreement, I am pushing that song, if I can do it, for the duration of the rollout. Nice.
Okay, so there's a producer. Kevin Jackson was our producer and on the MC, and he and I have a song. As the producer and the artist, he's the producer and the artist. He hits me up and says, Kula, I want you as a feature on this. So I don't necessarily, I'm doing the 16, he's doing the 16.
Right.
I don't necessarily expect 50. You know,
Right.
but if he does give me 50, that's cute because we're both at verses. But he made that beat.
Right.
And he's put a 16 on it.
Yeah.
And a hook where I just got a 16. Now I'm going to push it because I got a dope verse.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, I wouldn't expect half of it because I know I didn't give the intricacies of making that beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
Like,
I always wanted to hear that. You're the first producers that said, no, I'm trying to get in the paint too.
yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I would love to do that. Like,
That's awesome. Now, before we
because
end.
why would I not push something that I believe in?
Okay.
Because, you know, there's always the conversation of who should pay who. And it does vary. Because, say, if I'm making an album and I want you to rap on a song on my album, then it only makes sense for me to pay you to do, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
To do that for me. Versus if you are trying to make an album and you're trying to get a beat from me, it makes sense for you to pay me.
Right.
But I also believe that money is not the only medium, especially when you're trying to come up and you're trying to do the networking
Right.
thing and build relationships. The barter system is still in effect.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So if you're trying to make an album and you want a beat from me, I'm more than likely going to give you a beat.
Yes.
In exchange, probably.
For a verse.
Right. In exchange for, hey, if I'm making a, beat tape or whatever, or I'm trying to make an album that's not entirely instrumental, I wouldn't mind if, you did a song or, a verse or whatever. Like, you know what I'm saying? And,
Because I got my eye on a couple of beats. I'm gonna lay bars too. Just letting you know. So, now.
I know business-wise, you want money and you want to be able to eat off of what you're doing. Everybody does, but in the long term, I'm just saying that there are some things that are more important. The music for me is always first.
Always important.
Yeah,
always important. Well, I thank you for coming in and kicking it with us.
Thank you.
Can you let everybody know where they can find you, your music, and the ability to purchase beats from you?
I'm still working on the website right now.
Okay.
But when I do get it, it will be Crafty757.com.
Nice.
You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, X, whatever you call it.
Okay.
TikTok and Facebook at Crafty757. I'm very easy to find. Crafty 757.
Sweet. Thank you guys for tuning in with Kicking It with Kula, all things hip hop. It's not just music. It's the culture. Make sure you tune in every Saturday from 2 to 3 on K101.2 Pop. We're powered by Culture Mix Radio. And, it's just what I do. It's your girl. We making sure we bring hip-hop out and about to everyone. And not just the indie artists. You see, I'm plugging. Okay, I got ahead of myself. I'm plugging the Indie Artist Showcase that's coming in November. So, if you are a hip-hop artist, underground, independent, and you got some dope stuff, I want to hear it, and I want to play it. So, send it to the email. The email is KULAVONCILLE@gmail.com. Say, hey, cool, I got music, and I want you to hear it, and I need it on your radio station. And I'd be like, word, let's go. Producers, I'm also showcasing you. So if you're a producer and you want your beats heard while we're doing our interview, just as we are doing now, you hear Crafty's music underneath our audio. So if you want to submit your music so it can be played under our interviews and under our Indie Artist Showcase, please email me at KULAVONCILLE@gmail.com and we'll get it popping. We'll talk turkey. We'll let it go. Again, it's your girl kulavoncille. Thank you for tuning in, and I hope y'all have a happy hip-hop kind of day. It's Kicking It with Kula, all things hip-hop. And I'm here with Crafty757, and we out.
Peace.
Y'all have a great one.